Wow, there's so many enemies in here. Oh god. Yeah, slowly chugging our way through because we're gonna run into a lot of situations like what we just had where we just have something tiny blocking us that we can't see because of the sprites. And we have to click precisely on it. Yeah, I think this is almost definitely going to be a loop around. Unless we're lucky and this turns down. Nope, it didn't. Turns down for what? No. We're not going there. That's actually a meme that a lot of people probably don't remember. Because I keep forgetting. People are young. So let's see. Just keep beating the crap out of you. So what we want to do, I think, is go... That's going to be not it. Yeah. But it could go left off of this. Yeah, it's going left off of it. We want to go around the outside edge, because if it's going to loop back into itself, it's going to loop from kind of the outside edge. If that makes sense. See? Because it's got to go somewhere. And the chance of it looping into the very middle is pretty slim, if not impossible. It actually might be just this spot right here. Why can't I go past? There we go. Yeah, it is. So, straight up to the right, and we've got ourselves a nightmare done for the shaft. Shut your mouth. Oh. And breaking through all the urns that are blocking our way so we can actually fight things. Gothic plate. We have not seen Saigon's armor. Lightning damage, mana leech. No. I don't even care about volcano and striking. Cicadeus. That's going to be... God, I'm trying to remember what weapon that is. Black Bog's Sharp. Not a lot of damage. It does have resistances. This has resistances as well. Which one actually does more damage? Oh, we don't have the dexterity for it. Okay. Yeah, we might need to take into consideration that we might need dexterity for some weapons too. Currently at 45 dexterity because we haven't put any points into it. It's literally just been strength and vitality. Because we've had enough to do everything else. So I think the direction we want to go is up here. This might... Nope, it's not gonna. This is going to be an awkward one where we have to go all the way down to actually get up to the giant verm of doom. Yeah, I can see the little thing there. Hi! Is that going to be a good jewel? No. Wouldn't mind a good jewel, but she won't save our soul anyway. References to music. Pop culture that probably half the people don't understand. Yeah, I actually made a reference to Maroka earlier today, and it was like, oh yeah, guess that wasn't popular over there. It was just, only reason I even thought to make the reference to it was because it was a popular internet meme. But I guess it didn't actually spread overseas, because it was a relatively early internet meme as well, so. And that doesn't surprise me that it might have been like, oh no. Okay. So he's good. We're going to go ahead and grab Afara. There's our insane Staff of Kings. 300% enhanced damage, Spectral Shard, Dexterity 51, a lot of elemental damage. That is just straight up better than the Cicadeus, so that's at least a good. I'm going to mispronounce that a lot. It is +3 Holy Shock, though. Too bad that does not affect this. Plus all skills does affect plus, like, I'm trying to remember the name of the rune word, but the one that gives you, like, the battle orders and shout and stuff like that. It does affect that if it's plus all skills. Or plus to that specific skill and doesn't say barbarian only. We're gonna keep that. I think we have a Nokazan sitting in here. Yeah, we do. So we're going to sell that, and I think we sell the Black Bogs. Even though it's got 50% resist, this has 20%. And that should cover us swapping off of this. You have a significant amount of tri-elemental damage. Enhanced damage makes that 16 to 60, which is lower, but +1 all skills, and cold absorb is nice. We'll see how it stacks up. We'll get a little bit of dexterity and try it out. I think we need, what, 2 levels into dexterity because it's 51? Yeah. 2 levels. We can do that. We can swing 2 levels. We're going to respec anyway whenever we get to hell difficulty, so Far Oasis into Lost City. Funnily enough, I know where the place out of this is because we found it earlier. So as soon as we go through, darkness shall reign among us. Let's see. And if you want to see crap internet, I've actually... United States internet is pretty gnarly at times too. We for the most part, it's gotten better over the years because, yeah, people are afraid of consumers, at least a little bit. Although with a monopoly thing, it's only going to get so good. It's the whole why can't we have this too thing. It's because, there's no competitors is the actual answer, and they don't want people to realize that, so they kind of inch it up a little bit so people stop complaining. Only reason we don't have it is because capitalism, yay. And while I am a proponent of capitalism where it belongs, I'm not a proponent of capitalism in every situation. A lot of people don't seem to understand that, by the way. I know this is going to be a little bit of a political rant. Oh no. But a lot of people don't seem to understand that economic theory, like theories like socialism, capitalism, stuff like that, don't have to apply it to an entire economy. They can be kind of piecemealed out to design a thing that's appropriate for your nation. You don't need pure free market capitalism. Ooh. That's got a good aura on it. +2 Paladin skills. Doesn't have enhanced damage, otherwise I would take it. We already have a Might aura as well. How much damage is he doing with that Might aura? 2,000. Not too bad. And... yeah, I didn't put into dexterity. I need to put into dexterity. I need to remember. Dexterity, dexterity, dexterity. Someone drive that home to me. To the place where I belong. And no, I don't belong in West Virginia. I am not a country mama. Let's see. Yeah, nothing here is really threatening with the randomizer. Only reason I'm not doing the 30 times one, by the way, is because it really is just that much of a slog to go through. We're going to see pretty much the same things as far as items go. We're going to see less items on this, so that can actually make it either, depending on our luck, it could make it more challenging or it could make it less challenging. So far, it's made it less challenging. But if we were to get like a bunch of dud rolls, then it's theoretically possible that we could just get nothing. Nothing for you. And that is nothing on the bottom half of this. We might run across the waypoint, maybe. I'm not too concerned about it. The only reason I wanted the Far Oasis one was because, well, I'm going to have to get back up here somehow. I don't have to walk through all the freaking deserts. And no, I wouldn't be able to just use a town portal to get out and then go to another town portal because you can only have one open at a time. Your town portals are limited. So we'll check left first. If it's not over here, we'll just go up to that spot up there. I think it will be over here, though. I could be wrong, though. I think I am wrong. Yep, I am wrong. Ouch. And then we have the headless guy that always blocks me. Oh, if they just didn't take his head over to Easter Island, everyone would be happy and he wouldn't have to block me. That's another theory to have. I still like the Easter Island memes where it's like the head of the Easter Island and their bodies are underneath doing weird crap. So that's my sense of humor. Very basic, very simple. But weirdly enough, I've never felt the desire to go there. Yeah, it's kind of, they're cool statues. It'd be really cool to stand next to one, but I don't really have that much of a desire to go there. That is a trip and a half. So let's see. Can we find the amulet relatively quickly? Maybe. Depends on our luck. Might have to four-way this. I don't know. Hey, there's our towel rune. Gives us like 3 of them in a row. Hey guys, thanks for all the runes. So now we have a towel rune. All we need is a perfect diamond. Chances of us getting a perfect diamond? Perfectly small. Because we'd either need 2 gem shrines, which would get us from the regular up to flawless up to perfect, or we would need to find a flawless and then another gem shrine, or find 3 flawless. 3 flawless is probably the most likely. So double check south. Make sure there's not a pass-through. It looks like there is a pass-through. Yeah, I'm always looking for the pass-throughs whenever I check these rooms. And hopefully this is the stairs. This could be. Because it could go up into a T shape up here and the stairs would be on the side. It depends on if this is a double cross or a... Ooh, death mask. That's going to be Talrasha's. Let's identify you. Paladin skills 92 fire damage, 192, sorry. Battle command, not really good for mercenary. If it had dual leech or something like the actual Talrasha's, I'd be happy with it. But down we go. Get ourselves the amulet, du fromage. Ow. Oh, your mana burn. Thankfully, I am recover all my mana by just hitting you once. Ancient armor and demon hide gloves. I don't think we've seen either of those so far, so yay. And we are going to go ahead and kill these guys. Just to get a little bit more experience, we need to boost our dexterity twice. So there's 1 level for it. The light returns to her. Yeah, there. And there. Go get Kane to identify this garbage. The garbage runner.
I've beat the viper, the stab. Greetings.
Identify, thank you. Pressing I instead of every other key. Enemy cold resistance, crushing blow. No. Disappointed. That doesn't have ITD on it though. That's the main thing I'm noticing about it. Other than that, it's good. Because the open wounds, the faster attack speed, both really good things. Maximum lightning damage is nice. Because we are so focused on lightning damage. The enchant level 23 is nice. Tornado on striking is okay. I'd rather actually have Twister on striking. 300% enhanced damage. See, that's nice. It's two-handed though. It's Bone Hew. Brain Hew. Sorry, not Bone Hew. Bone Hew is something else entirely. No. We will sell. Another reason I'm liking the idea of going with the dagger is I like Stabbian. For those of you wondering what I mean by Stabbian, it's a paladin with stabbiness. So transmute, and what does it turn into? All kinds of other random stuff. Which kind of debunks the whole idea that, hey, it's just combining the two stats. No, it really is just its own separate item. It just crafts a new one. Soaks of the Victor, always worth some decent money. And don't sell that, we're saving it so we can be a Daggerdin for a bit. I'm seeing your pokey. Going to the pokey? No, that's going to the prison. So, get out of there, repair. Zoinks! Okay, so we talked to him, we can go talk to Jaren, and we should be let into the basement area. You may enter the palace. Troubles begin whenever he let all of them into his basement. Come into the harem, you will be safe here. Yes. No, you really won't. You are doomed! Doomed, I say! Let's see. Bonk, and more bonks. Oh, and another thing, just random little tangent here. One thing I'm finding real disingenuous right now on Twitch, and I was noticing this whenever I was looking for people to raid. Don't be listening that you have Diablo 2 Resurrected on your shit. That is sketch. That is literally farming for views. Fextra Life. I saw you. I'm not actually... I don't follow Fextra Life, but they were streaming some regular Diablo 2, and it was like... You are literally trying to bait people. You are clickbaiting. Clickbaiting is not cool. We had to use our first potion just then. But yeah, they were clickbaiting on Twitch, and I was like, I'm not going to say anything to them. It's just... It's not cool. I know that everyone's out for views and stuff, but... Dude. Don't do people like that.
This surely is the product of a twisted
Only reason I know that Fextra Life was doing it is because it is constantly recommending them to me. I don't watch their channel. I apologize. They may have amazing stuff. I don't watch it. It's not my shtick. +1 all skills. Not that great. I know I'm probably not their audience's shtick either. Although I might be. I don't know. I'm not too dissimilar to other creators in this space, and that's probably for a bad thing, because that means that I'm just more of the same, but some people like more of the same. But anyway, but that's my rant on that. I'm not going to go too far into it. I don't want to make enemies on here. I just wanted to point out that yes, there are people being disingenuous where they'll list that, guess what, they'll list Diablo 2 Resurrected as an attempt to get views whenever they're playing original Diablo 2. Because they'll be like, Diablo 2 Resurrected, blah, 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 and then at the very end it'll be Hype Train! Or something like that. And no, Fextra Life isn't the only one, it's just they're the one that's big enough that I feel like, okay, they're big enough that they probably don't mind if I name drop them on something like that. Let's see, because chances of them watching me is pretty much 0. Let's see. Vampire Gaze, Life Leech, Enhanced Damage. I think I prefer the Static Field on this rather than a Nova. Get rid of you, don't need the Dust Deep. Increased attack speed, Wake of Inferno, enhanced defense. No. How are we looking on level 54? Gotten 10 levels in about an hour and a half. So, yippee-ki-yay. A little bit under an hour and a half. That's the nice thing about Players 8. This isn't extra enemies or anything like that. It's literally just, it's Players 8. Giving us a ton of experience. And I just put it into... Oh, man. Muscle memory is my worst enemy, for those of you that are wondering. I literally just get stuck into, like, a routine of, like, dumping it into a specific stat. Usually Vitality. That's the one that I usually get caught dumping stuff in. Hey, and we got it first try. Sweet. But my brain just... I just automatically go for that, and then, like, a second later, I'm like, oh, crap. I did wrong! No one is perfect. Especially not me. So that is max level Salvation, so we really are just going into Zeal now. We could go into Fanaticism if we wanted to increase our attack speed or anything like that. It would increase our attack rating, too. If we lose Holy Shock, I'm actually not sure which thing we go for. Fanaticism is pretty much one of the few that's actually going to do anything. We could go Holy Freeze, maybe. And just go with that. Another, basically, damage aura. But, yeah. I think we want to stick with physical. So quest-wise, we got Spoirul again. Spiral twice in a row. It's fine. You guys are gone. We're good. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Okay, so we just need to find the way down to Diablo. We'll murder him on Players 8 as well. He'll probably be actually a little bit stinkier than before. As far as, like, how difficult he is. It's fine. We're not making quite as good of time as we did on normal difficulty, but that's kind of expected. Although with the access to the cube, it makes normal difficulty a little bit quicker. If we didn't have access to the cube initially, then it would be a little bit more complicated, a little bit more difficult. But it'd be just taking longer rather than actually providing more challenge. We'd just have to go down in one more dungeon that's basically the same thing we're fighting here. In fact, it's a little bit easier than fighting here because it's cats instead of the big guys. Or ghosts. It depends on what set you roll. Bye, Unraveler. So let's go... I think we want to go left first. Just go straight left as far as we can. If we find... Nope, that's the end. That's a dead-end room. It's a storage room. So that's nothing in there. Let's go ahead and check up. This is going to be where we start. And see, we got gorebellies in here instead of ghosts. You can get ghosts down here. There's a certain variety limit of enemies in any given area. So you're not always guaranteed to get all gorebellies in like this particular area. There's some areas where they just have a fixed spawn set as well, but this one is varied. This one can have ghosts, if memory serves. Yeah, it should be able to. Or maybe I'm thinking of the... I might actually be thinking of something else. I might be thinking of another one of the tomb-like dungeons. But yeah, there's a certain limit to the variety of enemies you can have in a given area. It's just to keep things from being crazy. Hi guys, how are you all doing? Get rid of that one, smash these guys. And why I took a healing potion there, I really don't know. Let's take another one. I don't think we needed it. We were down like 1 life whenever I actually drank it. There we go. Now we're down a little bit. And 1 drink just brings us right back to pretty much full. Okay, so identify... I just want to see what this has on it. Necromancer skills. Real useful on the Barbarian. Because it's a Barbarian exclusive helm. Mana Steal, Life Steal, Hit Blind, Enhanced Damage, Piercing Attack, Cold Damage. Nothing else really standing out on it. It was okay. It's not exactly something that's useful. Even for a Barbarian. The extra 100% enhanced damage, maybe. I think on the Barbarian run, we might need to actually activate splash damage whenever we get around to this. And yes, I saw the unique mask. I don't need to grab it. Bonk. And smack you, smack you. And yes, I have thought about streaming on YouTube, like, separately. Just so people have access to a low-res option, but at the same time... Twitch gets my streaming hours. YouTube would get, like, my free time hours. If that makes sense. I want to have just a regular show on Twitch. So... That's because diversification is important. Because what if Google gets it in their like head that they... Guess what? We're going to discontinue YouTube tomorrow. Then pretty much the only place I have left to go is Twitch. So if I've not established myself on Twitch, I'm pretty much fucked. So let's see.
I can't use this yet.
What? Oh, because we get 10 dex from that. We need a few more levels into dexterity. There's a Volge. Die, Volge. All the information. No. We have not seen the field plate in this one, so that's going to be, I think, Rock Stopper. No, Rock Fleece. Crushing Blow, Monster Flea. It's basically kind of like... Oh, crap, I'm trying to remember the other unique. There's an actual normal unique that's not far off of this, where it's hit causes monster to flee, Crushing Blow, armor. It's purple. I can't remember the name of it. It's a normal difficulty armor, too. It's been around for ages. I should know the name of it. I probably do know the name of it. It's just not on my, like, tongue right now. If the way to Duriel is literally on that one down spot that we would have gone down first, if I decided not to go clockwise, I'm going to be sad. That would be frustrating. I think it is. I think it might very well be. This isn't a pass-through. It's going to be down there. And it won't be very far into it because we've already... yeah, it's going to be down there. But I was like, oh, that chances of that being it are pretty slim. That's Goblin Toe. Paladin skills, explosive arrows, enhanced damage, fire damage, holy shock, critical strike. Why didn't we use this one before? I know we found it. Why not? We'll use it for a little while. Plus 2 paladin skills. What's it gonna hurt? And if we need resist, we have plenty of stuff to get resist. Haha. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be down this way. I think we want to go through the right path, take out the Unravelers. We'll worry about the other guys, maybe. It's not that big of a deal. Mercenary will do fine. And there we go. This passes on into here, and then we should have a down and a left. And it's going to be probably on the down. Because it's going to turn into a little crook down there. And a lot of the rares that you're seeing are actually failed uniques, for those of you that are curious. Simply because of how that works. They can't actually drop the unique version of it. They're too... oh, wow, it's actually not down. It is left. It's going to still be on a crook, but it's just on the left crook. Hi, everybody. Here's a nice meteor for everyone. I do like dropping meteors every now and then. That is satisfying. So that's going to go in there. We are going to need to use the cube, but that's next act. Bonk. Yeah, we probably won't get through Nightmare today just because of how exhausted I am, but we will eventually get down it. Bonk, and here comes Duriel. So terrifying. You can see we're not doing an insane amount of damage. Well, we are, but we're on players 8 Duriel. He's the tankiest mother licker in the game. And he did. And did we not get the helm? I thought we... no, we got the ruby. The ruby of the sea. And that is... we're getting holy freeze on a lot of stuff. Good lord. And let's see what you are. Coif of Glory, Fist of the Heavens when struck. Blinding Hit, Enhanced Defense, bunch of resists. Neither of those particularly good for us. And off we go to the next act. We do need to talk to Jaren to get it. I think I am going to call it there. Just because I'm tired. We've gone for 2 hours. Well, an hour and a half. Did we really start that late? Yeah, we did. We started that late. Just because I'm exhausted. So this is going to be one of our shortest streams in recent history, unfortunately. But I bid you guys adieu. I will probably finish up Nightmare on the next Twitch stream. For those of you on YouTube, I'll probably have already finished this by the time it started releasing with episode 1. So apologies. But keep gaming, have fun, peace out. Thanks for the lurkers. Thanks for following. Thanks for comments. Thanks for likes, all that kind of stuff, depending on which platform you're on. And I will see you guys next time.